Before we do get into the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to AOA.com for sponsoring today's Rocket League video. This site provides flexibility and safety to every single order. If you want to buy and sell loads of different Rocket League items, they do some insane deals on there, and use code ZENIC at checkout to get yourself 3% off every single order. Do you guys want to be in with the chance of winning yourself this Dueling Dragons Gold Explosion? And if the answer is yes, make sure you are following these 3 simple steps. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on to not miss out on a future upload. Second of all, make sure you have dropped a like on today's video. And third of all, comment your details down below. But as well as that, tell me which platform you are on. And I wish every single one of you the best of luck. The winner will be announced at 90,000 subscribers. So as you guys can see on screen right now, we are making ourselves a hell of a lot of profit in today's episode by showing you guys how to use the spreadsheet to your complete advantage. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day as always, and today I'm going to be showing you episode 5 of the brand new series going from one single key all the way up to the titanium white Neuro-Agitator. Okay, so previously on this series I showed you guys how to profit and prepare for the brand new Rocket League update that came out yesterday. So honestly, if this is your first time ever seeing this series, make sure you are checking out episode 1, 2, 3 and 4 to get caught up with the series and get yourself as many tips and tricks as you possibly can. And if you guys do want to be the first to my videos, make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning on that post notification bell to not miss out on a daily Rocket League upload. And finally, if you guys are enjoying the series and it's helping you out with trading, make sure you are crushing that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes and I'll be absolutely nuts. And let's just get straight into the very first trade. I hope you guys do enjoy. Okay, so I'm probably going to contradict myself a lot in this episode because I do so many trades back and forth of buying items and selling items, but it's all just for profitable reasons. I wouldn't be doing it just to make even trades. All of the time I'm just focusing on making profit. So right here, you'll see me just grab a load of keys because as you can see in my inventory right now, we are stacking quite a lot of keys. I'm not even joking. We're getting quite close to buying some big items like white Dracos, dissolvers maybe. I don't really know what we're going to do yet, but the main motive for me right now is to just try and get as many keys as possible and then just buy some big items and sell them for profit. So I don't even mind taking this trade right now because I see people selling Stormwatch for 4, so I might as well just take 5 keys. So a little gap in the market that I've seen recently, and through the spreadsheet as well, you can make yourself a load of profit from painted octanes because there's just been a crash on the market recently. As you guys know, over the past week, the key demand has just been going through the roof. Literally, there's been a Vindicator crate that came out, so obviously key demand's going to be big there. And now the Haunted Hallow update, where everyone just wants pure keys. So it's been absolutely insane, and there are so many people quick selling their octanes. I've seen purple go for 6, forest green, as you are seeing on screen right now, for 5. It's just insane. So honestly, if you're looking at the spreadsheet prices, you can probably get yourself an absolutely incredible snipe from one of these painted octanes. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that octanes are absolutely incredible because most of them have gone down by 1 key, but that's just still insane, paying 5 keys for forest green. It normally goes for about 7 to 8, but I just thought, you know what, I might as well just flip myself the easy profit and get myself this guy right here who wanted to do 7 keys for it. So realistically, it's sort of like an even trade, but at the same time, it's the easiest 2 key profit I will make in my life. It literally took me 5 minutes to flip this octane and get myself the keys. So that's what I mean. If you use the spreadsheet to your advantage, snipe some absolutely insane octanes and then just sell them for their spreadsheet value, you could just keep on repeating that method, to be fair, with any single item on the market. And yeah, it's just insane profit realistically. Okay, and obviously I always trash on Tora just because it looks absolutely horrific. No idea why it's actually a black market when you've got decals like the Canna that just came out of the Vindicator crate. It looks absolutely incredible. You've got a Leviathan decal. You've got so many other very rare decals that look so much better than Tora. Obviously like the Goop as well, for example. The Goop is absolutely beautiful. And then you get to this right now with a Tora. So it doesn't really matter that I'm buying it because it's going to take a long time to shift. But realistically, if I'm paying 1 key and a non-crate Vera, that's 1.5 keys, and getting myself a Tora, which eventually will go for 3, I just can't say no to that trade at the end of the day. I just cannot say no. So yeah, I'll happily take that trade. So once again, I can't stress it enough. Literally, no matter what, you can just keep on sniping items these days. And most of the time, it's good to do on items that are dropping, because then you can just like literally say to them, it's dropping, mate, I'm not going to add. And eventually, they will message you back. That's what happened with this guy. He said he wanted 5 keys. I offered him 3 because it's going down very, very fast. He was like NTY lol. And then messaged me back like half an hour later. He was like, right, I'll take 3 keys. Can you add? I said no. He said NTY and then came back to me for a 3rd time. So I'm not complaining. It's generally funny as well when people say NTY and then come back to you. But yeah, I don't mind taking this trade. Obviously paying 3 keys for a magma, which will eventually go for 4 to 5. Most of the time when you guys are trading, you probably get told all the time to stay away from hard to sell items. But as you're seeing right there, me buying a magma, obviously it's a hard to sell item, it's dropping in value, the demand is slipping for it. However, I can make myself a load of profit if I pay 3 keys for it, and it's still 6 to 7 on the spreadsheet. You know where it's going, so it's probably going to sell for about 5 keys realistically. But yeah, I don't mind doing that trade obviously. And as you're seeing on screen right now, literally a toon I paid 1 key for in the previous episode, might as well just sell it for 2 keys. I know it's 2 to 3 on the spreadsheet, but who really cares? You're not going to be able to get 3 keys for a toon ever in your life, so yeah. Don't mind taking 2 keys for the toon. And here is where the fun begins. So obviously, as you saw on screen right then, we have got so many pure keys in our inventory right now. So the post that I put up was have keys, want offers, say what you've got and how many keys you want, because that way I can just invite the people which actually have the good deals. And most of the time I just get messages saying, Imv, I've got stuff, and they just don't clarify what they've got. So you want to put up that post if you've got a load of pure keys and you want to get some snipes. And funnily enough, I found a guy with a white infinium that was wanting 7 keys. Immediately, 7 keys is actually quite good, but I dropped into 6, and I checked on the spreadsheet, it's 9 to 11 keys, so a lot of profit could be made from these. And I know white infinium isn't the most in demand right now. Obviously, it came back out in the PCC crate, so there's going to be more on the market. However, I just could not say no to that, paying 6 keys, obviously, and I didn't even realize this post is an absolute beauty, because 10 minutes later, I find a guy with an Intrudium, which is about 5 keys right now, let's say 4 to 5 keys, and he wanted 3 keys for it. So obviously, him putting out my post, straight away invited him to my game, and we actually took the trade. So honestly, if you've got a load of keys, that's the best thing you can do. Put up a post just saying you have keys, say what you've got and what you want, and yeah, you can literally just see all the amazing deals just pour into your post. Now honestly, wouldn't be a Zenic nothing something video if we didn't have this single trade in every single episode, and this is probably equally the best post right now. You can literally just slap it right at the start, right at the end, it does not matter. And I guarantee to every single one of you, 100%, I could put a white octane on the line that you are going to make profit if you are buying a toon or a solar flare for 1 key. And all you want to do is just say you've got 1 key, want any black market. In the past on my main, I picked up a couple of Tauras, but it's been nothing more than a Taura, a solar flare, singularity, and a toon. But it's just ridiculous how much profit you can make. So yeah, I did not mind taking this trade, obviously paying 1 key for a solar flare. And as you guys can see as well, I'm keeping myself a decent amount of keys, because one of the previous episodes, I'm pretty sure it was episode 3, I just completely ran out of keys because I was buying too many items, and then I got stuck for a good few hours, I'm not even joking, without selling an item. So honestly, if I can suggest something to you guys, if you are sniping items, make sure you are keeping at least like 10 to 15 keys on you, I'd say, because then you can just buy items if you need to, and then yeah, it's a lot easier to shift around stuff. So honestly, I was looking to try and get a mid value for these white infiniums. However, I'm not even joking, there is no demand for these whatsoever. But obviously, paying 6 keys is going to guarantee me a decent amount of profit. So I just take the low value at least, and get myself 9 keys. So I cannot complain about that. Okay, so at this point, it was a good, I would say, hour and a half later. I'm not even joking. I could not sell an item in my inventory. Just look at it right now. We've got a solar flare. We've got a Taura, Intrudium, load of just random stuff that's not really going to sell. So it's going to be a hard time. But I actually found a guy which had a Saffron Octane. So immediately, I'm right, okay, so even what I pay here is going to be 7 keys in the long run for the Saffron Octane. Biomass is like 4, so I might as well just do a bulk deal. So I added a load of random stuff, a solar flare, a Taura, Intrudium, and what else was there? I can't even remember. The pink chronos, and also a key to guarantee myself at least 11 keys there, with the biomass being 4 and a Saffron Octane being 7. So that was actually quite tactical from me, because those are really easy to sell. And then finally, talking about a good trade, we actually find ourselves a Polypop. And I'm not even joking, before this series, I cannot remember the last time we bought a Polypop. I'm pretty sure we got out of a crate once. Can't even remember, to be fair. But yeah, Polypops right now are amazingly good to make profit on, because there's a load of people quick selling it. Obviously, with the key demand being really high, people just want it to get it gone. So I offer this guy 6 keys. Looking at the spreadsheet, it's 9 to 10. Like, what? When has Polypop ever been 9 to 10 keys? I've been missing it all my life. But yeah, I found a guy right here. He wanted himself 7 keys. I said 6, and we actually sorted out a deal for 6 keys. So, cannot complain about that trade. So that is in fact going to be the last trade of today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And like I said at the start, if you guys haven't already, make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning on that bell to not miss out on a daily Rocket League upload. And if you guys are enjoying the series and it's helping you out, make sure you are crushing that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes now. That'd be absolutely crazy. And also as well, I'm running on about 4 hours sleep right now. So I'm sorry if I sounded tired at any point. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.